All right, welcome back in. Sorry. Anyways, I was on. I was on, then back off, then on again. So thank you for coming back. YouTube, this will be for you. Later, I'm going to be going live right now, so answering questions, talking my dialogue, you know, the usual. Sold about 22 items over the past couple days, so we're going to go over what I sold. I just sold a pair of Callaway shorts I just packed up before this. They're Callaway men's shorts that I sell for $14.99 plus shipping. So we're back in here. Thanks for coming back in and joining, everybody. Sorry I got kicked out. I had a phone call, but it's an interesting phone call, so I will let you know. I'll let you know here in a second. So, how were your sales? We're going to go over my sales over the last couple of days. As you know, I like to ship stuff out on a Friday afternoon, and then by Sunday, I'll have a whole new batch of stuff that I sold to ship out. That way I don't have a million packages. I mean, I wouldn't anyways, but I have 22 today. I don't want to have another 30 to ship out for Monday. So I ship out Friday afternoons and I ship out Sunday nights. So welcome back in. Welcome back in. What's up, everybody? Thank you. Thank you. Tiff. Thanks, Tiff. So we went over the one pair of Callaway shorts. Before I left, thanks for coming back in, guys. Before I left, someone said they got a whole bunch of figs, which is awesome. I love getting figs. I definitely noticed with figs, if you get a bright color and it has a lot of pockets, either the top or the bottom, and cargo pants or in the joggers at the bottom, it's like premium. It's like double the money almost. So figs are good, especially if they have all that stuff. I'm just sitting here playing with this. So what is it? I'll show you. It's a 5'11 tactical. Look at that size. Look at that size. 42 by 32. And these are like nylon. If you're ever curious on how to look up 5'11, which you already probably know, and I'll answer your question in a second. I saw that about returns. I know it's backwards, but you just look for the 5-digit code that starts with a 7, and you type that in 5'11 and then that code on eBay, and it'll pull up the exact pair of pants, shirt, jacket, whatever. So I'll talk about how much is sold for these in a second. Let me see. I want to definitely make sure I answer your questions. So ship some T-Swift merch and the package got lost. That should be on the post office. Whenever I have issues with the post office, which very rarely happens, they should pay for it. Hey, thank you. If you're shipping priority, they should pay for it. So priority's covered at $50. If it was worth more than $50, that would be on you. But I've never really had any issues with packages. My guess it'll probably end up coming or showing up. So what's up? What's up? How do you deal with shipping returns? I have returns. What do you mean how I deal with them? So if someone says it doesn't fit, I don't do free returns on eBay. Hey, thank you. I don't do free returns on eBay. I have buyer page returns because I put everything in there, all the measurements, everything. Sometimes they say it doesn't fit, and they'll just say it doesn't fit or wasn't what I thought, whatever, and they'll ship it back. They pay return shipping. Now, if it's something I did wrong, like it has a little hole in it that I didn't notice, or just something that I did wrong, like not as described, eBay will make me pay for it and send it back. Often, if the item is like a $15 item, like a pair of Callaway shorts that I just showed earlier, I will just tell the buyer, hey, I'm so sorry. I did not realize that hole was in it. Let me just refund you the whole amount of money. Maybe you can get some use out of them or donate them. That way, you're making them happy. You're also not paying for that return shipping back, and you're going to have to salvage those. So that's how I deal with shipping when it comes to that stuff. Sold a 1990s Coleman MTV cooler. Anything MTV is awesome for $115. Dang. Was that on was that on Marketplace, or was that on eBay? Nobody wants angry Swifties. No. I don't want to go there. I mean, that's dangerous. That's danger zone with the Swifties. Priority insurance is 100, I believe. There you go. Yo, happy Friday. Yep, happy Friday, everyone. TGIF. So I was on live just a little bit ago, and I got cut off because my wife called me because someone posted on TikTok an Indiana 500 TikTok and said, where's Surf's Up in it? Which is kind of funny. There's like 350,000 people. But it's just funny. Poshtik posted it, which she's always in my lives. So that was pretty cool. So I got to get back into my eBay. These sold for $27 plus buyer pay shipping. I like 511. 511 does well for me. Almost all 511. Obviously, how much do you pay for it and how much they sell for it make a difference. But I like 511. It costs between $4.99 and $7.99 for me. eBay. Gotcha. Do you make us? You do not make us mad. Swifties get wild. Quick glitter. Yep. Listen, I have a 511 sell quick for me too. Yeah, I have a fire YouTube video dropping soon. All right, Arizona Pickens, shoot it my way. I want to see it. I want to see it. Check this out. This picture I took today, because I've been working today on pictures and listings. This is that Swiftie I showed you the other day in live. Look at that. I'm going to list that tonight. It's got that sequence all over it. That thing, yeah. So I'm pro Taylor Swift, that's for sure. Don't at me. Don't at me. So this is going to Ben. I always check my phone, make sure it's going to the right person. As you guys know, I pull all my inventory. I put it in order, which is super easy for me. And I just print off my label so it's all right there, ready to go. And I just have a seat. Surfs loves his Lululemon. I sure do. Addicted. I love that dress. It's going to be listed. It's actually Free People, which I usually don't pick up anymore too often. But yes, Lululemon is all I wear. I was, as you guys know, an adapted PE teacher. And by the end of the day, I was kind of musty wearing Nike and everything. And then I thrifted Lululemon. I wore it. I'm like, at the end of the day, that anti-stink material works. I don't smell like anything. So, oh shoot, my wife had the tape upstairs. She was doing a garage sale. So, I'll just show you what I sold. These Saucony shoes, I didn't have to do any cleaning on them. They sold for $30 plus shipping. I paid $5 for them. So, sold these. This brand usually doesn't do as well as Brooks for me or Hoka's, but I'll pick them up at the right price. And they're super easy to look up. You just look up the model, like these are the Triumphs, super easy to look up. Let's see. Oh, Saucony, whatever. We know what they are. You know what they are, we know what they are. That's always with reselling. As long as I can type it out, that's all I care about. I'll let everyone else pronounce it. Sold these, this is like, I've been selling North Face hiking shorts like crazy. That's why I wait till this time of year to list them. Every time I list them, they sell like within a week. So these are nylon hiking shorts. They're gray. They sold for $18.99 plus buyer pay shipping. That's about what I get for them anymore. About $20 for Under Armour without cargo. North Face without the cargo pockets. And those sold for $18.99 to Allen. So $18.99 to Allen. First class, Saucony, yeah. Did you pick up those UGG slippers? No. I didn't pick up any UGG slippers recently. Where was that? I did not pick up any UGG slippers recently. I came in as you were saying it. I was like, what are those? And then I saw the logo. Yes. I get this question a lot. Do I set a price for auctions? You might watch my YouTubes. 99.9% of my items are buy it now or best offer. Only a little bit sometimes do I do auctions, and it's on very rare items. For example, like a pair of Jinko jeans or a Coogee sweater or an antique that you can't find a comp on. Stuff like that. Every once in a while, if I have something that it's been sitting, I just want to get rid of it, I'll run an auction. Sometimes I feel like there's a little bit of it that the algorithms like you like putting something on auction. I don't know. But I don't recommend people doing auctions. I do everything buy it now. trying to find the size right here. So these are Patagonia shorts. I sell these all the time. They are the swim board trunks. So they're board shorts. They don't have a lining. And they sold within a couple days for $25, which means I could have priced them up. Again, buyer pays shipping though. $25. And they sold to Scott. I sold some Rock Revival women's shorts for $50, bought for $5. You cannot beat that return. $5. Rock Revival, they price that stuff up around where I live. Anything that has thick stitching, unless they miss it, you guys see in my live, sometimes I find it. First class, my poly mailer. They price that stuff up. Those would have been $20 at my thrift store. So that's a good find for $5. Would you pick them up if you found them? Yeah. Hold on, the UGG slippers, is that what you're talking about? This is a repeat buyer. So I have been getting a ton of repeat buyers. I don't know if you have eBay, and on your phone, it shows you in green if it's a repeat buyer, which I like now. That's like a newer feature in the past 6 months maybe. And I've been getting a lot of repeat buyers, which is good. I always tell people, I don't fold my stuff anything crazy. I mean, so this is a Vineyard Vines Performance, and I sold it for $23. I don't do anything crazy. I just ship stuff out on time. And then the poly mailers that I have in my link tree, I never have issues with these. I've never had someone say that got rain damage or they've got torn or anything like that. Literally just fold it and put it in there and slap the label on. So my point is, I get repeat buyers. They obviously are happy with what they get from me and the prices I price stuff at. So I like to just, in my mind, I like to see repeat buyers. Sometimes if I have time, I'll message them and just say, hey, thank you for coming back. Yes, $6. I'd have to see the UGGs to do it. So UGGs, you probably already know this, but they have a SKU number right on the inside. It's usually on the same side as the size of the shoe. It will be just like sometimes it's a 4 number code, but I looked that code up on eBay and they'll pop up and look sold listings. And I look up comps. But again, UGGs this time of year might not give you the best, the most accurate price for them because they're sold in the last 90 days. So you want to look for more of like later. You want to look for more like later in the year, in the November, December time is when I'd sell those. So I thought you said brain damage, rain damage. Yeah, rain damage, not brain damage. Hopefully not for anyone. This is straight down. I don't pick this up that often, but I do. Has like this course is a famous golf course. So this was actually an auto posture sale. I know that because it sold for $17.09, and I don't price anything at $17.09. So I probably had this priced at $18.99 or something like that. And auto posture did one of those. If someone watches it for like over a minute or whatever, they'll send out an offer from me. If you guys don't know about that, I have auto posture, and if people watch my item or watch it for a little bit of time, I have a customized note that I send to them, and it says basically like, thank you for looking at this, and you have 24 hours if you'd like to buy this. Here's 5% off or 10% off or whatever I decide to make it as. So let me make sure it's going to the right person. Philip. Again, first class. So this time of year is great because everything are in like first class. I had that one set of shoes that will go in a box, and it will go in the box right here. Jameson. Will you go get the big tape? It's somewhere upstairs. My son. It's in the garage or upstairs somewhere. Yeah. So that's what's up with that. These I've had for quite a long time. So I'm happy these sold. They could be an auto posture sale. So check these out. Polo Ralph Lauren. They're two just long sleeve shirts. I lotted them together. And I sold them for, again, they were an auto posture. They sold for $31.24. So auto posture helped me sell these. That's just a little sparkle. So auto posture helped me sell these. I've had them for a while, but I paid $5 a piece. So $10 into $31 is still good. And that's why sometimes I lot stuff together, because it's just easier. And people only have to pay one shipping. So something like that, I'll lot together. It's going to Daryl. Daryl and Rhode Island. I don't ship there very often. Are the jerseys for sale or are they just your collection? Yeah, so these are like my collection. Whenever I thrift champion jerseys, like actually all these are champion jerseys except for this Rick. No, I think they're all champion jerseys. The Iverson, I think, is... No, it's champion too. So whenever I thrift a jersey that's like a player from my era, which is like the 90s, early 2000s, I always keep it. So yeah, they're not for sale. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. The reason I got this, I called it a safari shirt. So it had these two chest pockets with the little polo hit there, and it had these metal buttons. So anything that's Polo Ralph Lauren that has something unique, and it's a large tall. So it's a large tall, it's a little bit more expensive. So I called it a safari shirt. Anytime I find something where Ralph Lauren that's a little unique, I pick it up. $5. It sold for $28. So this sold for $28. People have passed this over all the time. It doesn't look like anything special. But I know from doing Ralph Lauren, it's my favorite brand to sell. I always say that because you have the new, you have the vintage, you have the unique, they have the colorful, they have all the different lines, Denim and Supply, Double RL, Polo Ralph Lauren Sport, RLX. So these are going to Dave, first class. Bring the questions. This was someone bought two of these Brooks Brothers shirts. So you guys know I do the Surf's Up Finds now on these Brooks Brothers shirts with the fleece logo. Someone bought two of them. Going to Rocky. Rocky, oh yeah, this is the shoes. So this is going to Rocky. And Rocky bought two of them, so I need to find where Rocky is. Rocky's right there. So, and they actually still fit first class, which is good. So if you don't know, these, I buy these now, the Brooks Brothers with the emblem right here, and I only pick up sizes medium, or small, medium, large, extra large. I don't pick up the sizes that are the neck and the length of the sleeve. I just pick up the regular sizes. And I sell them for $17.99 plus shipping, and they sell pretty quick. I've been selling them just like my Polo Ralph Lauren's and my Vineyard Vine shirts. Again, they take me, this morning I did a little live on YouTube, and we kind of timed. It takes me about 30 seconds to take pictures of those, and it'll take me about 30 seconds to list them. So those will take me a minute to make $10, but I sold two, so $20 for those. Going to Rocky Balboa now. Rocky. Let's see what's next. All right, so another set of these. I think we're up to like $250 or $300 now. So the other day, I bought these Talbots. Remember I bought these Talbots cardigan sweaters? They're all bright colors. I lotted them in threes. I probably bought like 30 of them. And I bought them, I think I spent 100 and whatever on them, and I've been selling for 50 for the lot of 3, and they've just been selling nonstop. Like I said, I've already doubled my money at least, and it's only been a week and a half. So these are going to Denise, and make sure it's padded flat rate. It is padded flat rate. Padded flat rate. Money, money. Is your morning live posted on YouTube? It's not. It's not. It was very nonchalant. It was actually nice. I can post it. But I kind of like doing that YouTube live because whenever I do lives, like live thrifting, there's a lot of people in there asking me a lot of questions and I miss them. And this morning was really nice because I could just answer questions as I was showing how I do my pictures. I was showing all that. So if you want, I can do another live like that and then post it. I wasn't planning on posting that one. So this is going out in the flat rate bubble. So you can see I've only used 3 types and actually the box, my 4 main types of shipping methods. Don't do anything extra these days unless it's something super unique and go in a different box. So I missed it. Yeah, Steph, it was just, there were about 12 people in there. Wasn't a big deal. I I do have the notification set on, so maybe go to my YouTube and set up the notification. But next time I do one, maybe I'll do one. I'll do one this weekend, and I will, or maybe I'll do one later. I don't know. But this is a Vineyard Vines Performance, and it's not even the one with the hit right here. It's the one with the hit on the bottom, and it sold for $17.09. So this was another auto posture sale. I probably had it listed for around $18, and someone bought it. So again, these take me 2 minutes to take pictures and list together. So it's super easy for me to do those. I hope you guys are able to do those too. I hope you guys are finding different brands that take you super quick. When I was doing my live today, someone said they do the same thing with Torrid pants now. They buy them and they flip them super quick. So that's something I might look into as well. Also, I sold these Alberto, which I don't pick these up anymore. I picked like 4 pairs of these up. The first couple sold really quick. This one didn't sell as quick. The comps were pretty high. They're a nice pant, but these only sold for $19 plus shipping. And so I wouldn't buy these anymore. So this Alberto brand I'm not going to pick up anymore. Those took a long time for me to sell. So flat rate envelope, long time for me to sell. Did you ever find the tape? The big tape, it's like 3 inches wide. So it's summer, had the kids around. You guys know how it goes. All right, so flat rate envelope. Missed it too. I've been binge watching your videos. Well, I appreciate that. I thank you for that, because I'm trying to entertain. Never did social media like this before, and I'm just trying to help. I'm natural at teaching. Thank you, Jameson. I have my tape now, so we can ship off those shoes. Again, I love using this 3-inch tape. I've been selling online since 2001, right? So clothing's only since 2015, but I sold a ton of things before that. And before clothing, I got 3-inch tape, and I love it. You only have to do one time on any box you have. It's like super thick. You never have any issues. I love the 3-inch tape. It's one of those things where it's like, man, I wish I would have done that earlier. And it never gets stuck like the other tape. Never have issues. So I like it. The tape gun, the one-time purchase. I've had this tape gun for years, probably more years than my son's been alive. So let me put that label on them. I found... No. What do you want to say?
Like the video.
Oh, okay, sure. Jameson wants to come in and say something.
Like the video!
Like the video. Of course, he watches all the stuff on YouTube. Like the video and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. To win $1 million on Mr. Beast. So there are those shoes. We're shipping off those. Those are the only box. Cute. He's a good kid. We went creek stopping earlier, so I took him and his friend to the creek. They caught crawdads and little things like that. Found 8 Peter Millar Summer Comfort 2XL today. Same place, $4 each. That is a score. $4 and 2XL. 2XL is such a good size. I've never seen a Peter Millar in a bigger size than 2XL. That's interesting. Nike, Adidas, I have. So this is a Lululemon men's. This is called a City Sweat, only because I wear Lululemon. And it sold for $50 plus shipping. So men's Lululemon has been tending to sell more than women's as far as price-wise. It's going priority. So he is cute. At Goodwill, that is. I thought I was in heaven. Yeah, I would be too. If I came across 8 Peter Millars, all 2XL, like you just saying that makes me want to go thrift right this second. But I can't. I have to do this and go to the post office. But I might hit a thrift store after. We'll see. So those are priority. Tyvek envelope. Here's another pair. Like I said, I've been just selling these. North Face, nylon. These are cargo, size 34 too, I believe. Yeah, size 34. These were auto posture sales, so they sold for $20.89. I probably had them at $22.99, and they took the offer. So these sold to Michael. Yeah. Make sure it goes to the right, Michael. But you guys know I'm a seasonal seller. So, I don't know. It took me a while to become that. But as soon as I could thrift that much inventory and have the bankroll to be able to hold on to all that inventory, like, I'll end up having at least 1,000 items by September 1st, at least, for the winter. So if some dry spell came along in the winter, I have all this stuff. To me, it's like insurance. To me, it's like I have insurance. So I don't know why I got that, but there those go. Let's see. We already shipped the other Ralph Lauren. At the same time, I found 3/4 zip sweaters, Peter Millar, same size. Dang! You're just trying to make me to go to the thrift store. I want to go thrift. I hooked on Goodwill, only got 3 in my area. That's fine though. I always tell people, like the video I posted recently on YouTube, I went to 12 Goodwills that day, or 12 thrift stores, but the first 3 I didn't get barely anything, like 2 items out of 3 stores. So just keep going. If you go every day, like I go Monday through Thursday, every single day, and I find over 100 items that week. So here's a territory ahead. I really only get territory ahead if it's loud and has a lot of screaming print. When I first started in 2015-16, this was a brand to pick up no matter what. Not so much anymore, unless it screams. Or I do like the corduroy long sleeve shirts that are really heavy. This was $22.22. And it's going first class, buyer pays shipping. Like always. It's going to Alabama. And that one kind of had a cool, like European, like a Tower of Pisa and stuff like that on it. What up, Trigger? What's up, Felix? What's up? Debating whether I want to check out the Dillard's outlet tonight. I think you should. 100%. If you have time, go do it. That'd be fun. Go do something different. Dillard's outlet. I have a retail arbitrage item right here, so I'll show you here in a second. I sold something retail arbitrage. I'm digging retail arbitrage. Goodwill wants to price everything up. I just go and find other places to get stuff and make money. So this is actually a Billy Reed. This brand doesn't do near as well as it used to like 3 years ago, but they still sell for me. And like I always said, if they still sell for me, I'm going to still get them. $16.99, so these have turned into a Surf's Up method. These Billy Reeds, they're super easy to list, and they're right at that price point. So if they start dropping down to like $13.99 sales, I'll stop getting them. So they're right there. They're like right on the end of like their lifespan. About to not get them anymore. That's going to Ron, old Ron, and it's going to Alabama too. So there's so many good stuff out there. I get stressed. In there at the Dillard's, we don't have a Dillard's. We have Macy's here, and I've never been to an outlet. That'd be pretty interesting. A Dillard's outlet. How much do you sell your Vuoris for? See them a lot. It just depends. The men's shorts sell the best for me. The Vuoris, actually, the men's joggers sell really well for me. But I always sell them. I usually price them. Let's say if everyone prices their Vuoris between $43 and $50, I'll price mine at $42, and I'll be that person that undercuts just $1. But I'd rather sell it and get that money working for me. That's just my motto, or my model, and I've always kind of had that. Now, if I paid up for them, that might be a different story. So, sold a Billy Reed for $160. Felix, must have been a blazer. Or must have had like a picture of you in it. This is a Bernard McNutt, I think they call it. It's a linen from Ireland, but this is again a Brooks Brothers, which people pass up on now, but they become a little bit of a staple now in my collection of selling. When I used to do it part-time, I would never pick this up just because of the time factor, but it sold for $22.22 and I paid $4.99 for it. Actually $4.50 for it. So I pick that stuff up now all the time. I picked up a few of those. And linen obviously is going to sell this time of year. going out first class. So maybe I'll make a video so you can see. Yeah, I want to. I've never seen it. Tomorrow, moleskin jacket. Yes. Okay, Felix. Yes, moleskin. I'm gonna tag a lot of you guys already know Felix. If you don't, because I have a different crowd with my live thrifts. Felix is always in lives. He sells stuff. Moleskin, what he just posted right there, does really well. If you find Orvis moleskin pants, they sell for like $80. So anything that's like a moleskin, and you can tell it's like super thick. It feels like super thick wool without the scratchiness of wool. If that makes any sense. It's softer. So softer than wool. All right, so here's another one. So I sold a fig scrub set, size medium, women's, for $35.88. $35.88. Do I go to the bins? I have, but I don't like them. Do you remember what you paid for an item? Do you write it down after the purchase? No, I don't. And the reason I don't, I know a lot of people do the Jason Hayes spreadsheet, but I pay the same prices wherever I go, unless I do retail arbitrage, which that's a different case. But all our Goodwills, everything's priced between $3.99 and $7.99. So I just, however many things I get, I just hit it in the middle, and that's what I do. And I have had to do a 1099 for eBay for I don't know how many years. 2018, 17, 16, 15. A long time. I've had to do 1099s. And I have my own spreadsheet that I do, and it works for me. So, no, I don't keep track of the prices and stuff. To me, since it works for me, what I do works for me. I don't do that. It works for a lot of people, but for me, it would take so much time out of my day for me to input exactly all that stuff. I don't need to because of the price points of all my stuff. All my shorts are $3.99. All my shirts are $4.99. So I know exactly how much I paid for everything. Did I even put a label on that one? Yeah, I did. So there are those figs. Are those jerseys really there, or is it a green screen? They're here. They're here. Speaking of jerseys, this is a retail arbitrage, so this is something I would keep track of. This Grizzlies, like, throwback Bibby jersey, I picked this up from Ross. They just rolled out a cart with like 3 of them, only 3. I picked all 3 of them up for $20 a piece, and I've been selling them. This is the second one I sold for $43.69. So I make about $20. Make about $20 on that. So I always tell people, and I have a video. I make more. Like, people get stuck on thrift stores. There's money to be made everywhere and in all different categories. So you can go to retail. You can go to stores and make money off them. Retail stores. You can make money off of. I was watching someone last night who makes money off of just board games. They get a whole bunch of board games, piece them out to make a single rare board game, and sell them. Or they have tubs in their basement full of pieces, and will sell the pieces individually. Found a new bowler yesterday. Scotty Best, 400% sell-through rate. It is. Let me see real quick. So here you go. This is the logo right here for Scotty Vest. If you guys, he's talking about Scotty Vest. Scotty Vest, and you'll see this tech. The jackets, they make pants, they make vests, actual vest. They do really, really, really well. I don't know what I have those priced at, but they do really well. 400% sell-through rate. So you can be aggressive with your pricing on those. Thanks for teaching us and not gatekeeping. Of course. Like, people get mad at me, and not mad at me, but people have got mad at me for, like, telling everyone the brands and whatever. You can go on YouTube or you can go anywhere and find that out. And the thrift stores already know it. It's like, you're telling the thrift stores know what to sell. Come on. And, like, people I run into, they're like, aren't you afraid, since you're doing social media now, that people are going to, like, know what to thrift? And no, I'm like, I tell them, I go every day and I run circles around everybody because I know a lot of brands that they don't know. So a lot of people won't pick up Hurleys. Like these Hurleys right here, the thrift stores put them out. But these always sell for me for... So I sold these for $18.04 auto posture sale, but I sell them for $18.99, and I list them in 2 minutes. So you can see that's kind of the direction I've been going. Obviously, I have my big hitters in between, but $18, so I make just 10, 10, 10, 15, 10, 15. This time of year especially. When the winter comes, you know, they're like $50 sales, $80 sales. All the down jackets and stuff like that. Found 2 with tags Ralph Lauren cashmere suits yesterday at the Greedy Will. Good. Get them. Get that Goodwill. You need to take from them. I mean, I'm all about giving them my money, but like I said in my YouTube video last week that I made where I went to all the Goodwills, I think I said in one of them, like, that store back there, I would have spent $50 in. And the color that those tags were are the color that they're going to purge this weekend, which means they're going to go to the outlet and someone's going to spend $3 on all that stuff that I would have spent $50 on. So they're figuring out, like, they are, and I talked to managers, like, trying to figure out that happy medium. So here's a Harley Davidson. I actually thought this would sell quicker. Look at that huge eagle on the back, and it's a polyester. I'm really surprised. Maybe I did something wrong with it, but I thought it would sell quicker and for more money. But I had it listed at $23, which means I looked at the comps at the time, and that's how much they were going for. I just thought when I picked this up, this thing looks like a $40 shirt. So it is cool. What's up, K-Way? Hope you're having a great Friday. Had no idea. Got them. Yeah, for $5. They don't know. They don't know the Ralph Lauren. They just look for their Lululemon and their Under Armour and all the stuff that has gone down in price, like Under Armour, Nike. Go ahead, Goodwill, price that stuff up. I don't care. I'll find stuff better. Like this Harley, they're all about Harley now and pricing it up. That's sold for $22.99. Harley doesn't do, K-Way, you know it, Harley doesn't do as well as it used to. Now, all depends. If you find leather jackets or leather pants, there's always an asterisk by it, but it's good for you. Pull a Ralph Lauren cashmere for $4.99. You can't beat that. So how long did it take you to sell the Harley Davidson? I've had that since last season. So last summer, I listed it somewhere between probably June and September 1st. I've had that. So it sat in my store all winter long. But now that I have auto posture, I'm hoping all year long stuff, all that, like right now, I sold a sweatshirt today. That usually doesn't happen in the summer. So I think auto posture might be helping me out with some of that stuff. Tommy Bahama over Harley. K-Way, I'm going to have to agree with you on that. Tommy Bahama over Harley. Harley Davidson t-shirts do not do what they used to. They used to bring a lot more money. If you got Harley Davidson, it would have been $20 plus all day long, plus buyer pay shipping. And they just don't bring that. Unless you get a single stitch or the 3D tag or whatever, they just don't bring it. So, found some leather Harley chaps at a yard sale for $5. Haven't listed them yet. Now, that's different. Anything leather Harley does really well. So, anything that you find that's leather Harley does well. Chaps especially do well. And boots. I learned last week our Goodwills are privately owned by a single person, not a non-for-profit crooks. Yeah, so people get it. K-Way, you don't watch. I don't know if any of you guys know Rake and Profit. He's been going on one recently. Like, this is a guy I used to watch in 2015 and get a lot of my knowledge from for brands. And Rake and Profit, he still does stuff on like YouTube and TikTok, but he's completely against thrift stores. He's like, they're greedy. They are like, they're closing them down because no one goes to them anymore because they're upping their prices. And the Goodwills around here, same thing. I know the executives in my local area get paid more than superintendents. They get paid over $300,000. So that's unbelievable to me. Yes, the people I see in the stores that I talk to, a lot of them are like out of jail or special needs or in it for the right reasons. But the people up top, they're the ones making the decisions on the prices. K-Way is in here. He doesn't even go to Goodwill anymore. So I do. but I thrift other ways too. So you already saw I had some retail arbitrage items here. So I appreciate you guys being in here. Like I said, Fridays, I always like to ship my items in the afternoon on Friday afternoons. And then that way Sundays, I'll have all that time on Sunday evening to pack my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sales because I usually have a lot more within that time frame. So thanks, Trigger. Appreciate you guys being in here. I hope you have a really good weekend. I'll probably go live Sunday evening and do another like what sold. Hopefully you guys get some out of this. I always post these on YouTube, and I appreciate you guys being here. Have a really good weekend and get good sales. Bye, everybody.